Happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi, Tool. What you got going on today, buddy? Welcome in. X, it's good to see you again, though you and Cat scare me.
We're waiting for the RB reset in 2 minutes.
You don't want to do excavation? Fair enough.
No, God, no.
Hi, Tigress. Welcome in. Agenda for the day, which will be real brief. We're gonna, in 2 minutes, we're gonna do an arbitration. Kat's gonna go take care of her cat's CAT. I'm gonna do my last sortie for the week, and then when Kat returns, we'll be doing some circuit. And then we'll just kind of be filling the time in afterwards. It is just the two of us today, so there is room if anybody wants to run anything. People are welcome to hop in. The prioritizing weekly things because they're going to reset and need to get those done, and then the more flexible stuff we can be flexible on. So we will. Can we put in a nightmare mission just to kill a minute? Where are these housed at? It's been a while. Are they in alerts? Yep. So let's just do capture.
Extraction, or sorry, capture or exterminate.
Yeah, we'll just do the capture one.
As doing them earlier, I got like 1 capture and then 4 exterminates with no shield. It's actually kind of annoying.
I play Cully on the exterminate. I am well. Today is my first day off of my 4 days, and got a haircut, so I'm not as shaggy anymore, and got my groceries for the week. So all of the adulting tasks that needed done got out of the way. And now I get to relax. Next 2 days are stream stuff. Ow. Relaxing and like video editing. Hi Shing. Good morning, my friend. How are you? What you got going on today? We are. So what weeklies haven't I done? I have not done 5 nightmare missions. This will be number 1. You trolling me?
No.
I think I jumped into it as you spawned it and it just threw me off. So I'll need to do 4 more nightmare missions, 1 more sortie, and we have not done circuit, unfortunately. And we don't have all the incarnants, so we'll have to get to level 5 in the circuit. Well, Kat has done her 3rd sortie, so that's why she's gonna go take care of her pets. Or no, overlords, sorry. As yes. I run the sortie anyway. Hey Leo, I hope we can entertain you on your work shift. I hope you were doing well. I need 2 more sorties, but you're running stuff on 14. Oh, Final Fantasy 14? So it's weird that the sortie doesn't reset when just regular daily reset is. That's weird to me. Oh, and everybody drink your water. I woke up today and it was one of those, oh shit, I slept through my alarm. Oh no, I didn't. I hate waking up like that on a weekend though. Oops, not sorry. Was that
interception? That's not much better. That's in fact maybe worse. Oh, that sucks.
I mean, we can punt it for a little bit. Because I want to do them for Arcane Pistolier. That is not a sprint thing, so it's like if we do it
What we could do is break now for sortie, come back, do circuit, and then check after that, because I'm assuming you don't need to be anywhere tomorrow morning.
Correct. Yeah, I don't want to. I stayed up late streaming with Sav, and then as I was going to bed, Mr. Chris raided me, so I played a little bit longer. I did not sleep a lot yesterday, and I did squats, so I'm caffeinated right now. So I don't want to be up super late. But that does not mean I have to be off at 11 or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do the sortie. Does anybody else need to do the sortie? I know Tool said you are unavailable.
Be back, cuties.
See you in a minute. I'm happy to run it solo, but if anybody needs to or otherwise just wants to, I have room. First one is a spy, so I'm going to swap to... John, apparently your boss doesn't know if we'll have jobs at the end of the summer. Is this how I want to... Is this consequences of the economy? Or do you work federal or federal adjacent? Regardless, I know what your situation feels like, Leo, except I had the luxury of several months more notice than you. I'm really sorry to hear that, because end of the summer is not that far away, and having to hit the job market that quick. I'm sorry, buddy. I am really sorry to hear that. If you need to vent at any point, I'm happy to hear venting, because sometimes I've had to vent. Okay, hospital, it's in the... okay. Yeah. I hate that, like, budget cuts logically make sense when you're only looking at a spreadsheet. Once you start having to, like, factor in, oh, that spreadsheet is human lives being affected, it's painful. It's painful. You have a vent above you? Is it blowing, like, air conditioning? Because air conditioning is great. Whoa. No, Vent, you're not that upset. You were wanting to end by the end of the year anyway. Uncertainty, it's going to be on my terms. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm glad that at least part of this is in accordance with your plans anyway. It'd be nice... Oh, I'm hacking the wrong thing. It'd be nice if it was on your terms, because that means it's all kind of as you were planning, but at least it's still kind of consistent with your plans. How have I triggered the alarm? I can walk through those. Oh, I can just run through it. What is happening? Oh, it's the damn gravity things. Oh, something happened and deactivated my my invisibility. It's just shade. Okay, that's what happened. I must have bumped this or clicked the sprint button, kind of muscle memory without paying attention. What, yeah, you got auto-modded already. And yeah, the auto-mod did its job there. X. I hate the gravity. Let me through. Man plans, God laughs. Leave me alone. I hope we're not dealing with these anti-gravity bubbles the whole time. I'm not good at navigating through them. No, there are. I thought it was me that got deactivated.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Void or magnetic damage gets rid of the anti-gravity. Alright, are you guys hitting footsteps? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure the guy above me has been working on stuff all day.
Mission complete.
But the footsteps is either going to go unnoticed because of it, or I'm going to be doubly paranoid. One of the two. You heard it? You heard him, like, thumping up there? I'm pretty sure he's hammering. You can have fun with that, X. You can have fun with that. And hi, Fox. How have you been lately? It's been a couple days since we chatted. I hope you've been doing well. Man, host migration was quick. You're finishing the spy. Do you mean the spy mission for the sortie? Shane? They may have done the redeem. I have it disabled, though sometimes it still pops up in chat for me, but it seems inconsistent. It also could be motherfucking Toby just replaying it in the background. I don't know if Toblerone is here or not, but he can redeem it and I won't get a notification he's doing that. What is the next mission? Cool, Shang. I will wait for you. Next one is survival. Who? We're gonna keep playing you, really. I've been having a little bit of fun with her. Although I did not brainstorm my plans for her. No, there is a weapon I need to level up. No, we're gonna play Necros. Where are you? And we are going to... I was thinking about this. I was trying to get away with Creeping Terrify and not despoil. But when you kill a ton of enemies in quick succession, if I'm not there to pick up the loot, it doesn't do me any good. I need this thing leveled up. Do I have anything in here? Okay, I need a primary. Primary. I'm pretty sure that's an arch. It is not. I thought it was an arch gun. Sweet. Okay. Been very tired so that I'd fall asleep by the time you start. Good, Fox. As much as I enjoy talking with you, you're up very late to hang out in my stream. I'm glad you are sleeping. You're almost MR29. Ooh, you're almost at the magic 30. Congrats. I'm jealous. I think I'm pushing 26. I'm 25 and a half. I sent you an invite, Jing. So in theory, I should be fine with despoil. Okay. Need a sniper equipped. Do I still have a sniper? I haven't run one in a hot minute. Yeah, I do. Oh, that means I don't... Wait, hold on. When it is only equipped, that means I'm not running Necros for this. I'm going to run an ability frame. Cora? Is that who we're going to run? Yeah, let's run Cora. Okay, a sniper. You'll do. Ew, why do I have that on you? I want the mobility. Where is it? Not that it'll really matter here. Okay. Yep. Gotta have a sniper rifle as your primary. Oh, you were MR20 for 4 years and now you're working on your MR. Alright, I have not played the game nearly that long. I started in November. But I got to 20. Kind of like you. I got to 20 pretty quickly. And I had a lot of frames that I needed to build, which I wasn't getting Mastery XP for. After I started to settle and I had some viable guns and some viable frames, and it's like, it's time to go through the MR fodder, so I'm trying to do that consistently these days. I learned something very interesting about Calibro today from a Caliban main streamer. Sickening Pulse, the helmet ability, does amazing things with his kit, easily replacing his one with Sickening Pulse was give the huge Tal status stacks. It multiplies vulnerability on procs. Oh, this is a common camp spot. I need to. So Sickening Pulse. I'll need to look that up. I cannot remember Sickening Pulse. Well, for the next 10 minutes, we're about to get a lot of loot. I should have been Necros. Oh, I should have been Necros. I don't know if I'm going to cause problems with that or not. It looks like things are still dying. Maybe we'll get extra loot. Is an innate helmet ability. Okay. Sickening Pulse, I've seen people talk about it with a couple of different frames when I was reading about it, but I've never run it myself, so I can't remember if it's any good.
Prepare for life support.
My helmet is max rank, so I definitely have it. I just haven't run it before. I'm gonna grab loot. Well, we're having a really chill mission here. This is how you gain XP, weapon XP. I mean, it's also just a really good, I never pay attention to the tiles I'm on before I hop in missions like a fool, but, you can get decent loot down there. You've been without internet all day, Merch. Welcome in. If I recall, it works like Nova's 4 in that it expands as a bubble and will affect all status effects on enemies except heat slash. Does it make them do like more damage? Does it proc them more, or is it saying that it adds all status effects but those ones? Oh, 5 point. Oh, that's a lot of driving. Was it at least like a useful drive? Did you get something good out of it, or is that a? It sounds like a painful drive to me. Oh, neural sensors. This is yeah. This is what I like this farm for. Multiplies the effects that are already present on the enemy. So if you hit except you said except heat slash and toxin. Okay, I'm gonna say because that could be real powerful if you're like multiplying toxin, but it's like the ones that nuke them don't get multiplied, which I guess that'd make that ability way too strong if you could do that. You drove to Lubbock. Oh, my condolences. You want the new dual sword? What new dual swords, Tigress? I don't really keep up with news too well. Well, in general. Are you there for work, Merch? If you apply gas on an enemy at 1 stack and triggering second pulse will become 10. Does it... So I've always felt, every time I've tried to use a gas build, I have felt it's lackluster. Like it just doesn't kill things as fast as I want. The sickening pulse changed that because it stacks so quickly. Oh, you want a... I'm sorry, Tigress. You want a new dual swords. I read it as you want the new dual sword. Like you were talking about a specific one. My fault. That's on me. It refreshes heat slash and toxin status duration. It just does not multiply it. I've always interpreted blast is useful in certain guns with like high rates of fire just because it can make them AoE. But I haven't really done a lot of explosion blast based builds. Hey Dream, what you got? What you up to, buddy? How are you? Happy Saturday. Hey, you're good, Tigress. What's your favorite dual? Do you want dual swords, like specifically swords, or are you talking dual wields in general, like the dual wicker, the Okina, like they're small little dagger, like they're not dual swords. Do they scratch the same itch? Gas is pretty good for melee builds at the... How's that? So if you're modding your gas build like you're modding your toxin build, it won't perform as well. Is it is it because the electricity stuns them, the toxin does damage, so you stun them in the gas? Is that how that's working? Whereas you have rank 1 of... Yeah, the mechanics of gas I have not learned properly about. So you want to stack for things like critical damage. Oh, it's like... So, okay, because, yeah, when I was looking into what little I looked into, because I know, like, you do a lot with, I know, like, gas is common with... What's it called? Lavos. I was just like, oh, I'm doing ticks of damages. He's not... Nothing's dying by it. And bye, Kip. Oh. My time to shine. The companion died. So what exactly, like, why does, why electric with gas specifically? Like, what is unique about electric that makes it pair well? Nothing. Okay, so you have the electric on the melee build for melee influence. Okay, okay. So that's more just building the melee weapon itself.
Moisten the oyster.
Oh, I'm gone. The, I forgot that the sortie was a survival. Not forgot, it didn't occur to me. I'm just finishing the survival, so I still have the assassination to do.
Luckily, it's just Jackal. You have experience.
Yes. We had somebody who had a companion where you park them at the top of the ramp. And they do the killing for like 8 of the minutes. I think we have a slightly newer player who didn't know that and ran out and kept dying. But he didn't. Fortunately, he didn't run too far from us, so it let us res him easily.
I think it was when I was farming Oxium like last week because I just apparently needed some. I ran into a 3-stack who all had their Railjack on-call crew members with the Kuva Tsar, and they just positioned them all at the top of a ramp, and it was just mayhem at the bottom of it.
Yep.
Every couple of seconds, he just jumped down to the bottom of the ramp,
Loot.
collected the loot, and came back up.
Yep,
I
yep.
was playing Necro, so I just needed to do a little bit more to get my health back.
Yep. A Necros and a Nova to speed him up. Nope, I missed.
Oh,
missed
even
the
better.
port.
We didn't have Nova.
Hi, kitty. Toxin electric factor in their respective mods. So you do 100 base and add 60% toxin mod. It double dips into the initial damage. It also applies the toxin.
Be right back.
That's for toxin electric builds, rank of the mods, and how many there are directly affect the total. Whereas not with gas. Jeremy, what? Oh, oh, you got groceries too today. Smart man. It's a little easier when I was working from home, but now that I am not working from home, I'm back to the grocery run once a week. Thank you, random person, for putting us in. Is it rare they have strawberries there? No, you just want to let me know. Fair enough. And the next question: did you buy the strawberries, or are you just reporting on the scouting or making a scouting report?
The Corpus is lethal security problem. The Jackal. Determine its location aboard this vessel and destroy it.
My fruit that I have to not buy too frequently are grapes, because I will eat the whole bag in one sitting, and even healthy food at that quantity loses its health value.
Remember, the Jackal's auto repair precepts make this a
Just eat carrots instead.
I eat them once or twice a day.
Fake news.
Real news.
Real fake news.
Wait, what? Are we... Okay.
still mobile despite the damage. If it comes down hard, it could give you an opening. Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness. Loosened grid wall. Stay ahead of it.
Come on, Jackal.
Use your air.
Show me your bingus.
So in a couple moments, we'll be able to run circuit.
Lucky us.
I'm so jealous. Everybody's jealous of us. Yeah, the toxin merch, the toxin effect. Saren helped me understand that piece. It's gas that I don't really understand why it can be really good. Part of you needs shut. Hurry up. You're out of peanut butter, so you can't be jealous? I have swapped peanut butter for... Oh. Shit, it's a different one. Hazelnut, maybe? But it has cocoa in it with the same macros as just regular peanut butter, more or less. And so now it just gives me a chocolate fix whenever I want that treat. Except basically Nutella, except Nutella's calories are a bit higher.
We've got robots inbound. Well done, Tenno. You have sent a clear message to the Corpus today. Their war profiteering will not go unpunished.
We did the thing.
Target down. Assassination contract.
Congratulations.
Great work, Tenno.
Leo, healthier. You don't want to eat it every day still. Yeah, it's still something you have on occasion. Like, I probably have it once a week, maybe. Did that give me my week? It did. Is that a blueprint? Nope, just two.
Flash
Sweet.
and bite. The day is won.
Okay, all I need to do are 5 more nightmare missions.
But
Shane, we are doing circuit. Do you want in? I know it's a bit late, so chances are people have already done them if they need to, but you are welcome to run through circuit. We're only going to level 5, though. Apple juice. Oh, it's been years since I've had apple juice. It's pretty good, though. Apple juice is still, I mean, it's good on its own. But I've never actually done like smoked my own ribs or anything. Kind of difficult to do in apartments.
Now,
I am. Guess what? I mean, we might. Yeah, yeah, you can hop in, Fox. We might only have 3. I don't know if Shing needs to run circuit or not. But regardless, we have a spot for you. Who did I get? Oh, I got Frost. I got Frost with the Gotva. That's just my default run.
I have the Torrid, the Lado Vandal, and then the Azothane melee weapon, all some of my best built weapons.
It's nice that, you know, sometimes the game's mean to us and sometimes it...
We're mean to the game.
Yeah. Did I invite... Okay, there we go. Okay, we are on friends only. If you disconnect, just join back.
Or else.
Yeah, or else. I think I'm just getting this extra here. In the event we go beyond Kuva. But that is not the plan. Do I need... I have all the other ones, tool. I'm on my last cycle through where I only have to get 1 per week. That being said, I'll keep that in mind because I'm sitting with that weapon in my foundry. I'll need to try it out. I need to start building, get back to making incarnans. Okay.
She said.
Why'd she say that?
Do you tell me?
I didn't know she said it.
Backsass me. I'll cry.
What about Sass backing? Is the Zenith your primary? You got your early prime crafting? Congratulations. I think you're gonna enjoy her. I think she gets way more hate than she deserves. As a filthy casual who just only cares about the fun factor. Her CCs are a lot of fun. I don't care about any of this, Lex. Oh no, if I would have just grabbed my compress out of the foundry, I could have leveled it up. Damn it. Oh, I have 2 viable weapons because I got my Lex Prime as well. Which isn't the one I run on him, but still good enough. If you're going to attempt to ride her board, you need to build for secondary damage. Yeah, the bot's a little sensitive today. I can enter when everybody else is ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, merch.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. That's enough, guys. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. How do I turn you off? It goes on and on, my friend.
What?
Okay, okay. I get the joke. Not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever. I can't believe you guys.
Is that a common meme that I just don't know?
I didn't even hear it. I'm not gonna lie.
The song that never ends. I would need chat to tell me if that's it. I don't know. It's called Here We Go, is what the point redeem is. Lamb chops play along. It is unclear if that is a common thing that I don't know. Somebody just chain lightning all them. Hi Cupcake, welcome in. How are you? How's your Saturday going? See, Merch, your high level pro Warframe career has nothing on my filthy casual career. And you really does just fine for the filthy casuals. She is not the best, but fun factor puts her in a solid mid-tier for me. And she's a reasonably fun CC frame. In the filthy casuals, have the ability to appreciate her. However, if you want, like, a lot of her abilities when you get to real strong enemies aren't going to be particularly useful. Never let it be said that my anal attention to detail did not yield positive results. That was the intro to the show, Lamb Chops. I don't know what that is. 1990. Yeah, I'm not going to have memories from that year.
Why not?
It's not how memories work.
You're old enough.
Depending on the time of the year, that ain't true. If it
You're
ended,
old enough.
if it ended, depending on when if the show ended in '99, it depends. So my headcanon now is that is from Toby's childhood cartoon. Hey, I'm whiffing. Will you stop running so I can stop whiffing? Hey. Thank you. It was a puppet. Yeah, it sounds like a puppet. A puppet thing. That checks out. You just like unique and diverse builds. The ability for me to like this game long term is completely in the every frame is viable. And a lot of frames play very differently from one another. Like, kudos to, respect to those who have like a quote unquote, like, well, I guess for them it is, a main that they play, you know, 50% of the time. I'd get so bored. I can't do it. Without cheesing, so double tapping 2, she's invulnerable, fair. Her 3, which I don't know, like, rate this moment, but anybody who can get through more difficult enemies in a way that is a little bit different than shield gating, just for the sake of variety. I'm interested in at least hearing it out. Her 3 is utterly useless, and even then, I helmet off of her 3 for more CC.
I advise you not to be content with merely doing enough. Endurance is defiance. Prove you can endure the
He wants to Warframe with me. He is the farthest thing from a degenerate that Twitch has to offer. So there's another one of us out there. I think we're
Charlie,
the
you're not allowed to include yourself in that anymore.
I am.
Just by proxy.
No, I just talk to a lot of the degenerates. Oh, no. Don't, he can't be vanilla, though. I mean, he's married. There's got to be a degree of degeneracy. I feel like you have a little bit, or like ladies who get bored, you know? Like, there's got to be a little bit. Even if it's only behind closed doors and the world doesn't see it. I need to spend my... But yeah, right now we're full, but he is welcome to join just anytime anybody else, just kind of like usual. We have a spot, he is more than welcome to hop in. Ooh. Yeah, we'll take the cold damage. Sure. Aha. Actually, got some decent decrease. She's fun to play sometimes. Play what you like. Just, I never claimed she was good. I said she gets hate that she doesn't deserve because I think fun factor matters.
Fun factor is the only thing that matters.
Like I was playing with her with nothing but adaptation. I went hands-off keyboard when I said clippable shit yesterday and caught myself saying it. And I don't think they even like broke my shield. And there were definitely enemies on the screen. Hey, Gray. My God, they can't do the fish again. We can't.
Prepare to receive life support.
Sir? Okay, I will confirm with you tomorrow. It looks like Sav's on Monday, so I may do Claire tomorrow, but I'll let you know.
Sounds ooey gooey good.
The thing, the rough thing is, if I'm in the mood for just like chill out, there's not a better game than Warframe. Yeah, you absolutely can send me a friend request. You saw the video, Gray?
By law, too.
He's what? Required by law?
To send a friend request.
Oh. Left found. Oh no, yeah, no. The hate's not on the frame, then the hate's on the devs.
You have 60 seconds.
I mean, honestly, I think if you just combined her, like, I said this when I played Rainbow Six. I don't think every, I'll use Warframe language though. I don't think every frame needs to be viable at every level of play. You know, I said it with operators in Rainbow Six. Not every operator needs to be viable at every level of play. As long as they are viable in some form and are fun to use. My example was, for those of you who've played Rainbow Six, was Cav. Cav excels really well silver and below, and then she falls off pretty steeply as you start to hit like plat. Gold's a little bit of a mid area, but it doesn't take much for her to be a useless operator where you gotta royally screw up for her to contribute to a team, and it doesn't mean she needs a rework. It just means that as experience goes up, she's just not as useful. Because if you make her viable at the higher levels of play, then she is destroyed at the lower levels. Her specifically.
Yeah.
So like if she's good at CCing and whatnot in, you know, your 15-minute survival missions, relic cracking, or defense missions for standing farming, or what have you, that's good on me. And she absolutely is. I just wish they'd combined her one augment to just be one thing. The board, you can hop on, hop off, and both augments are just, all the features are in one now.
Enemies incoming. Stand fast.
Ooh, haha. Or one, she's not good at CC when her 4 just arbitrarily doesn't work. I mean, it works well enough, and for a game with spaghetti code, it works well enough. There are a lot of inconsistencies in the game. It's not unique to her. And her 1 also CCs. If a augment's mandatory, like Gyre's useless without her augment. And I'm not going to trash talk Gyre. I'm just, I'll run the augment.
I mean, I think Ureli is perfectly fine without any of the augments.
Yeah, I do see you riding
They
the
make
board.
her objectively better, yes, but
When did I start? I'm concerned because you have less hours than my husband. He's been playing for less than a year. I've played since November 12th, I think. But also remember, Cupcake, I don't know where we stand in terms of time comparison, but I chose to stream this game, so 90% of my video game time these days is on stream, meaning that's one game most of the time. Oh yes, Cat. So Cat does not run that mod merch. This is the AX.
I tried it out. I tried it out. I run her with the K drive, and I have more than enough fun on every mission I've played with her, even on the K drive.
It's the AX52 battle all over again. Yay! I value unique and interesting gameplay, loops above all else, and with this mindset, makes me hate most frames but love the weirdest ones. Who's your favorite right now, Dream? I heard you like bonking your head into random doors and railings and random junk. It's 8 Titania with volt speed. Alright, so now we're done talking about the AX52. And now, whenever I want to get a rise out of merch, I'm just going to say Ureli's better with the skateboard. That's my new thing now.
Like ashes, the enemy has been.
I like it.
1999 Underground, good luck. Derelict missions on Deimos, good luck. Corpus ship maps, good luck. Alright, so 1999 Underground, I can't run through that with any frame. Ureli has nothing to do with that. Derelict missions, Cat carries me through most of those. Corpus ship maps. I can see that being, because those ones I can at least usually navigate. I don't know how I do on a K drive though.
In the last 2 weeks, she's definitely been my most playtime, and the entire time has been on the K drive. And when I say the entire time, I mean I generally do not hop off of it in mission.
Do you just shoot your gun like regular on that?
On the K drive, yes. You're limited to the secondary, but you just get full control of it.
Add in 4 minutes, folks. I'm like you, Gray, though. I've only been playing Ureli for 2 days. And one of those days was very brief. But I've only run the loyal one because I don't want to hop on the K drive. And I like that it spams the one for me. So when I forget, at least it still gets cast even though it's not optimal. This tree needs to move. I keep getting stuck on it.
Also, I do memeily defend the K drive, but I will agree that it is an awful movement.
No. I need you to not acknowledge
You
that.
need Charlie.
I need you to not acknowledge that because I need to be able to say, I heard Ureli's better with the K drive.
Daddy, stop, Daddy.
That's worse. No, that's so much worse than the point redeem.
Daddy.
I'm muting you. No, this is supposed to be gang up on merch time. How did this turn so quickly?
Oh, I love it.
I'm like, nope. No, don't stand in the grenade. Don't stand in the grenade.
Hey, Dad!
Naturally. Probably Calibro or Garuda, but you're hoping Valkyr to be, when is her rework? Is that a June, July timeframe?
Oh, Valkyr's no. Fuck. Some things are coming in June, some in July. I forget which.
Okay.
I think hers is June.
I think I'm gonna let her sit in the foundry, and I will just level her upon rework time. That way I'm like if it makes me
That's another
wanna.
topic we can get merch on. Valkyr rework opinions.
I might take the opposite stance as a naive voter, uninformed voter. It's fun to just in a goofy way troll somebody who knows a lot more than me. It's almost like it's me acting out for like my career on a daily basis. The number of people who are like, mental health things don't exist. I'm like, yeah, fuck you. Calibro's fun. I didn't put him like high up in my super fun team, but he's not bad. I play him from time to time. Came out and tried to argue that Ureli was the fastest frame in the game.
That's
Why?
hilarious.
Why?
The K drive is barely faster than a Warframe with being played by someone with good parkour skills. Like, barely faster.
Yeah. No, my entire argument for her is fun factor. That is my entire argument, is fun factor. And nowhere am I saying she's better than frames or superior in blatant lies. Conflay and Collect, did he end up leaving group and blocking half of us because he couldn't?
That's absolutely hilarious.
That's like, of all the hills to die on, Warframe anything ain't one of them. Like, there are so many important topics that go on in the world that there are things worth dying on that hill. Ureli's K drive ain't in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll get more health orbs. Okay. What is this mission? Oh, just murder. Sweet, murder. Yeah, this is true X to have mental health problems. More than one brain cell has to fire at a time. That's why you're immune, cat.
MD.
Can't have bad thoughts if you don't have thoughts.
Or if you're in agile.
I know X ain't not jail. And I know you aren't. So my roasting stands.
Yeah.
Do you have the XDE shirt too? They work independently though, so you should be fine. No cross-contamination. She's losing her permanent vulnerability, but also gaining an undying mechanic that we don't know if it can be negated. Wait, permanent vulnerability versus undying. What does? Can you translate to stupid for me?
Her 4 before, well, like currently, I guess. When you have your 4 active and have your claws out, you are just invulnerable, similar to, say, Nyx.
Uh-huh.
I forget if we know, like, literally anything about the Undying mechanic, but if it's anything like Nidus's, when he has enough stacks, he literally just ignores death. He loses stacks for it, but he just ignores death.
Okay, so it's basically their invulnerability is being nerfed, not taken away, in theory anyway. Like you can't just sit.
I completely forget how the Undying. In fact, I completely forgot she had any form of Undying in her new kit. And I don't know if any information on it has been stated. But
in theory,
ask.
it's you can't AFK hands off mouse and keyboard. But
yes,
but if you're playing the game, you're likely to remain invulnerable.
Yeah. I just know that for the last couple of weeks since the rework was announced and detailed, some of the community have lost their ever-loving minds and acted like D has slit their dog's throat in front of them over the removal of the
without knowing what the mechanic actually is. Because honestly, my qualm with Nyx, too boring. To just sit there and do no mechanics, that's my qualm with her.
Also, if I recall, there were some people who were trying to, in a similar regard to this Ureli person of Merches, they're trying to argue that Valkyr's invulnerability was somehow higher skill than shield gating.
Dispatch it and move on.
Okay.
A warrior must
It didn't make a lot of sense, but
I know that
they-
I am afraid of death when I am playing as Nyx. Like, I'm so terrified. Hold on, I need to ooh. Aha!
avoid the beams.
Oh, why am I getting beat up? I gotta catch up. Merch said a couple of things that I would like to read. Hey, leave me alone.
First, bring it down. Then work on peeling
One of those people streamed to 2 people at a time once or twice a month and acted like he was the content creator with authority. Like, I'm all for having opinions. Even if they're factually incorrect, I mean, I'd be out of a job if people didn't have opinions about things that were factually incorrect.
Seek out what protects.
But dying on the Ureli K drive hill, like, that's just a... just have an opinion that somebody can't refute. Jake, for the case, just as illustration, like Merch talks about her flaws as a frame. Merch can say nothing to discount my fun factor point. Just have that as your argument, and nobody can refute it. It's an opinion. I guess that's from people who have to justify their opinions, or their opinions or their feelings about things, which is a rough place to
stop
be.
away for a quick sec. I don't know if you mentioned, but Merch talking about the rage mechanic and how it works. I completely forgot they mentioned there was the undying mechanic with the rage mechanic.
So she gains a rage mechanic that builds per hit you land. If you have 75% rage or more, she will not die on losing all her health. That feels like a little bit of flavor from something like D&D. Well, flavor. Obviously, the execution's completely different because it's not
I'll show you
turn-based.
my flavor.
Go sit in the corner. Get in the cage.
Okay. Second.
Oh, can I blast these guys off the ledge? How much fun.
I can't wait until my plushie of that character comes in.
Which one?
The character in the cage.
Oh, nice.
It's going straight in a real life cage.
I believe they're... my left brain cell is thinking about bean pizza. Fire it and just get regular pizza.
How long until the adds a Claire Obscure based minigame into this game?
The what?
Or even Soulframe?
The mini game? Do you mean like the attack, or is it something I haven't gotten to?
Just something Claire Obscure related into this game.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like there was something specific to it. Okay. Today I found out that Pablo is playing streaming Claire Obscure 2. Funny how D... Oh, you're responding to Fox. I see. You just got to him before I did. I mean, generally, I don't know the dev team like everybody else does. I don't get to... By the time I get home, a lot of their streams are done. But they seem like they got a good head on their shoulders.
Rebus Bay.
Sure. I have zero issue with anyone playing Frame for fun. I only have issue with people who refuse to accept the flaws with something because they like it for an unrelated reason. You see that a lot with Ureli and Kome. They like the aesthetics but feel the need to insist they're god tier frames. I mean, that's why when I talk about my frames, I always I'll say mid tier or high tier, and it's always on personal fun factor. Because I'm basically saying how much I like a frame for no merit-based reason.
I'll show you a merit-based reason.
What's your merit-based reason?
Yeah.
I didn't know if a brain cell was going to activate it, and it did not. Surprise, surprise, the cat meowed. She's broken AF and designed terribly on release, and she still is messed up. Do you like Kome Merch? Will you play her just for fun? Because I could imagine, because you appreciate great design and flaws more than I do. And I could imagine where, the design is so annoying that it takes away the fun factor for you. I saw it mixes 4 for Breach Surge and also use Pacifying Bolts Augment. Won't be at risk of dying as often if the enemies are blind or fighting each other. I mean, the other nice thing is you get rid of her 4, you have to play the game.
Can't wait until we can grind out those clamps without doing Deviri experience.
When does that start, and is it tied to Circuit?
No, it's June with the next title update with Araxia. They're introducing, it's basically Deviri, but you play as your Warframe in it.
Oh, so you can blitz through it, probably.
Don't know what else is different. I don't know if they've showcased anything about it, but
Congratulations are in order. Do not expect me to
Bunch of weebs had to... And... It's funny, because, like...
weebs are the worst.
It depends. Because, like, I'm going to an anime convention in July,
coursing through their
and I've never had a bad interaction with anybody there. Genuinely a nice, really nice group of people. But you're also right that that group does pull for strong opinions on things.
The problem with the anime convention, though, is you're going to an anime community thing with people who like being around other people to some degree.
True. There's the
When you're
difference.
Not the kind of people on the internet who have the I'm not even
Anonymity.
who are anonymous on the internet. You get the kind of people that Merch is referring to, and the kind of people I'm referring to when I say weeps are the worst. As a hardcore weep.
Oh,
weeps
yeah,
are the
no.
worst.
You know how in like martial arts you have a master that awards you belts, like as you make progress? You were the master who awarded me my progress through my weeb development. Which was basically I was oriented to anime.
Part of it was you started playing a gacha game.
Oh, it was. And I still play it. You gave that one up. I still play it. I don't play it a ton. I am way behind, but I keep up with my dailies, and they are just releasing content faster. I can keep up with it.
Yes.
The next character I'm maybe I get promoted here. The next character I am pulling for is looks like she wears a cat girl hood. Do I get points?
Oh, Cypher.
Yes.
Augers.
Do I get points, more weed points? Oh, I
Yes.
grabbed the wrong one. Sweet. I'm upgrading. Leveling up. Ah, I missed. That's the second time I failed to grab electricity. Dirty. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad you're here. How is your, I hope your weekend's going well. I appreciate a follow. It really helps out. Okay, I've missed. Arbiter 2 is still unnecessarily tedious. That 2 is the decree system, right? For Kome?
Yes.
Kome?
Yes.
The entire reason I don't like her.
I know her damage vulnerability, invulnerability based ability, her 3 is also very, very buggy and very, very not good compared to other ones.
I can handle that. The 2 takes away the fun factor for me, is the problem.
It's the missions in the 2. It's like, oh, I'm gonna roll a 2. Oh, get 50 kills wall latching. How
Yes.
about not?
Yeah, like they should be
that.
just basic. That basically encourages common aspects of the game, like get melee kills, get headshot kills, get X, Y, and Z. But like just things that aren't cumbersome to do. And if you're overpowered in a short duration mission, who gives a fuck? Hey, Uncle Filthy, welcome in. We're just talking about Warframes and fun factor and weebs having really strong opinions. I've been to many anime conventions and never had a bad reaction. Yeah, Kat, I think you nailed it on the head, that it is the anime community that wants to some level be around other people. And the beauty of it is in that environment, I'm like, if you have an interaction with somebody who, for lack of a better word, kind of socially awkward, it's like, but there's like a genuineness that's still in the conversation, and somebody's like trying to have a pleasant conversation. It's maybe a little social skills deficit, which does not matter at all, and just people look past it. So I guess my way of saying the lack of judgment is what I find enjoyable in that environment. Doo-doo-doo.
This struggle goes on for as long as you can stand.
What augment for Kome made you revisit Gray? Sorry, I was a little bit behind on chat.
The only one she has is for the decree system.
What does it do?
All it does is make it so that was it killing reduces the cooldown on it?
So you can do them more frequently?
Yes.
That ain't enough. I hate it that much.
I think that's
take
all it
50% more damage. Yeah, we'll take that one. Kills reduce the cooldown. Okay. Yeah, my hatred for it's pretty strong. Killing enemies with the current passive rotation reduces the duration of our second ability recast. Okay. Yeah, I would need it to make the two less annoying to play her consistently. At some point I still want to properly build her, but she will be a... That's just because I have the goal of having every frame viable. Do research when calculate numbers. Holy shit, Uncle Filthy. Why do your father need to, I'm surprised you, like, why would he shoot it down?
Why would you let him? Like,
Yeah.
he shoots it down and just say, no, don't listen to this man.
But you're a business owner. Surprised you'd also make sure all of your equipment is strong enough to do those missions. I've gone 20 minutes into a mission before realizing I brought a Firax Wraith, which is my favorite melee for a gun build. Praetos is another one I really like just for the parkour. Parkour.
Parkour, parkour.
One of those things that should be in her base kit. Oh, the killing to reduce it.
It's a band-aid augment, which are the worst augments, and it's not even a good one.
Yeah.
It's like putting one of those like those little tight, thin strip band-aids over like your amputated arm.
Yeah. Oh. I found 4 more vehicles. I'll shoot Vin's the insurance quote. Basically, my dad is the one who'll be driving me to the place to get the car. And so he's getting a say?
Holding you hostage.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it sounds
literally.
like I'm gonna say it sounds like you're being held hostage.
This sounds toxic. Even if your relationship with him otherwise isn't. That's like...
Like if he was co-signing and he had financial implications that if you don't make a payment, then that's his right to not want to sign something. But if this is just your money, he isn't co-signing. Yeah, this is your decision. Unless his money's
like
involved
he's the one
somehow.
driving you, but
Yeah, unless it's his money involved somehow. Even if it's a bad decision, that's kind of the beauty and the curse of being an adult, is you get to make good and bad decisions, and people can't tell you not to. There can be consequences to them, but you get to make them. Can you Uber? There's a lot of Band-Aid augments. She won't be the first or last. See, if the Band-Aid augment makes the frame more fun. Again, Gyre's augment makes her incredibly enjoyable. I don't have a problem because it's a truly reworking a frame to make it actually balanced is a lot easier said than done. So I can appreciate, like, hey, let's make an augment to make it do this. It'll buy us time. Maybe we get to it, maybe we don't. It just needs to be good.
Systems charged with life support.
My city has shit for dealers, which... Wait, what? We're looking at maybe $75 to $200. Oh, the Uber. Ah, that's an expensive Uber. That's an expensive Uber. I don't like paying $15, and that's fair, and I don't want to pay it. So I drive everywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't like using Ubers, and if it's a one-way trip, this doesn't hold. But I don't like if you go to an event. It's like, okay, it cost me 15 to get there, but then everybody's going to want to leave at the same time. So now it's like 45. And if you're solo, it's just way too expensive. If you're dividing it by 4 people, different story. Don't worry, the best defender in the world's here, and he's playing Frost. See what I did there?
Yeah.
I'm hilarious.
Yeah.
In another life, I was a comedian.
No, in this life, you're a comedian.
Well, I got good comedian. I think the most aggravating band-aid I can think of is Ivara's invisibility augment that lets her pass through lasers and move slightly faster. What is that? What's aggravating for that? I love being able to run through the lasers. Or are you saying that she should just be able to natively?
Yes. That should just be a thing. With how gimped her invisibility is compared to literally every other invisibility in the game. She should just have it.
Fair. Fortunately for when I'm trying to run Spy, which is the time I'm running that, which is the time I care, most other mods aren't needed. So it's not like it's taking a mod slot, but like, what else are you running?
Yeah, I think I literally just like run max duration and some energy, and that's it on my Spy build.
Yep. There's some local soda. When I got groceries, I'll trade for being alive another week and make sure you take care of your... What? It's a cream soda? The local colas are better than Coke. Like Coca-Cola.
Not entirely true. I have had awful local.
Oh, you've had
local cola.
Okay. Then
At least I thought it was awful. Maybe that was back when I was still very much a sugar fiend and didn't care about how much sugar I got. Maybe it was the difference in sugar I didn't like. But I tried I'm pretty sure it was a local root beer that tasted like shit. I literally dumped it.
And also local grape. It tends to be better than the more, widespread ones, in my opinion. And then, if you are not drinking sugar-free, cane sugar, great.
I mean, I don't drink much sugar-based things anymore anyways.
Yeah.
I still do. I still have maybe like 5 sodas a week. Not quite one a day. 4 or 5, I'll say, just even it out.
Yep.
Otherwise, and occasionally when I pick up a canned energy drink, sometimes it's a Monster with sugar in it. Not always, but every once in a while I'm craving one of them flavors.
Everything in moderation.
That's one of the biggest things I've learned in my weight loss journey.
Oh yeah, not drinking your calories unless it's a protein shake. Hold on. Gray put a message in I want to see. But at the same time, they don't play the game like we do. They don't see from the perspective of new players or someone who's played for a long time. So their balance philosophy is different than how a long-term player would go about balancing something or changing something completely. Fair. My only real response, and my response takes nothing away from what your message up there was, Gray. I do know that sometimes players have ideas that might not be like feasible without significant work to implement. Like making something work from a technological perspective, even if on the surface it's very easy, may require a ton of labor. And so Band-Aids make the frame more playable. It doesn't take away from what you said by any means, and doesn't necessarily remove the frustration. It just might be the only realistic option, at least at any given time. Oh yeah, if you find a place to hydrogen, you'll be good. What's that?
I was gonna say it's great. You should both never listen to your players, but always listen to your players. It's kind of lose-lose.
I mean, I think always listen. Always listen. The extent...
Well, turns out a lot of them have shit ideas.
Yeah. Oh, no. I mean, it doesn't mean...
shit ideas, and they generally don't know what the fuck's going on. That's what I just mean.
Yeah.
Is you should always be listening. It's just that most of the times it's dog shit. But I've seen like some devs, like it was when Starfield came out. Some of the devs of it were trying to defend the fact that it is a shit game by saying if you don't do game dev, you shouldn't critique the game or something to that effect.
Yeah.
It's like you're literally making the game for the players. But yeah.
And you listen to players that all experience, so games that have a pro scene, you absolutely listen to the pros. Honestly, they make you a ton of money. You need them to have a say, but don't blindly take everything they say either. Drink Barks Zero?
Irish blend is so fucking good.
Dr. Pepper is Merch's local. Barks. I've never had Barks, if I'm even saying it right. That I've never had.
It's bark. Like what's on a tree.
Do you have monsters go off? Same X. I always have the 0. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Zero's best. Aussie Lemonade and the Irish Blend Java are the two like sugar ones that I will get when I'm feeling it.
I hate footsteps.
I think there's one other sugar one too, one of the newer ones, but I forget. I forgot.
I activated that one, and there's no point. Everybody's frozen. Frost really... I mean, I know they're not doing tons of damage to it now. Frost really helps on this.
Oh yes, absolutely.
An extractor is out of power. Excavator is severely
Yeah. Oh, Wait, I'm getting it. I'm getting one Toblerone.
Work wasted.
It's been a hot minute since I have had a Barks. I forget if I like it that over A&W for the big brand.
Root beer, my second least favorite cola.
Really?
I hope people charge me with pitchforks in a riot. I genuinely hate Dr. Pepper.
That's surprising. I don't know a lot of people who actually hate it.
Every time I have tried it, and you have a lot of opportunities because so many people like it that it's always there.
God, yes.
And I'm like, I'm in the mood for a cola, we'll give it a go. And I just genuinely dislike it. Root beer, I'll finish it even if I'm not wild about it. With Dr. Pepper, I won't.
Riches are here for the taking.
Hi,
Honestly,
Savant.
I think I could drink any sody pop.
Must, for the undercroft is inexhaustible.
Oh, whoa. Whoa. What is happening? I just spawned in.
What? Are you horny?
Merch. I've crossed the line with merch. Take that. Although I think this is going to be the last cycle, isn't it?
It's actually kind of funny, Charlie, because when I go like out and I get to choose soda, it's either Dr. Pepper or root beer, like 90% of the time.
Are there any? So there's root beer, regular like Coca-Cola, and Dr. Pepper. Am I forgetting any? Or are those like the three classes? Obviously there are.
I mean, Pepsi.
Nah, I forgot about Pepsi. I'll drink Pepsi. I don't go out of my way for it, but I'm not gonna talk about it like I talked about Dr. Pepper. Cool Ranch is love, Cool Ranch is life. Yes, if Toby says it, it's true, like fact.
Doritos has a ketchup flavor now. It's not bad.
You don't mess with what the doctor ordered, you know that. I ordered no Dr. Pepper. I think he's a quack. I don't respect his science. Stop, you violated the law. Pay the court fine or serve your sentence. Look, if I'm going to jail, I'm getting my money's worth. And bad talk of Dr. Pepper ain't good enough. Did he even get to talk? Or is he just dead?
He did. All the soda talk just reminded me of the story of why Sierra Mist is no longer a thing, and it's now Starry instead.
What happened?
So, Sierra Mist was a drink forever. I forget what exactly she does. I know she's like an influencer of some sort whose legal name is Sierra Mist.
Interesting.
Started doing risque photos and whatnot. And I forget what company owns Sierra Mist. I think it's Pepsi. Tried to like copyright claim against her, like, hey, shut this down. She realized that they let the Sierra Mist copyright drop, and so she bought it herself.
Touche.
So they had to stop using the Sierra Mist name because they no longer owned it.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, X does not care about Dr. Pepper, so I at least have one friend. A&W cream soda. Eh. Funnily enough, so Coke Zero is the pop I drink the most, but the Sprite 7-Up ginger ale, that the light sodas, I like more. Like as a collective. Toby's a mod from my experience. Mods lie. But Toby doesn't lie. He just gets up to mischief. You have something to do? Appreciate the run there, Shing. Good luck on whatever you're doing. And yeah, fuck said that motherfucker died faster than the lights in my eyes after graduating. I don't know how to describe it, Fox. I just know that I like I like Coke Zero more.
I could never in a million years describe the flavor of Dr. Pepper to
Right,
anyone.
right,
And it's
yeah.
probably the soda I have drank the most in my life.
Um,
I couldn't even begin to describe what the taste of Dr. Pepper is.
yeah, I don't have words for it.
Words don't exist.
Yeah, yep, that is fact. It's another excavation. I'm cool with punting that.
Reading on my...
Want to do 1999 calendar?
Yeah.
We're going to do 1999 calendar missions.
No.
I'm going to be running
Tech
Saren.
Rusty with abilities.
Tech Rusty with abilities. I need to just kill things. I am taking Saren because I
realized I never actually finished building my Cora Prime, so Cora Prime it is.
It tastes like peppers, obviously. Now, I think the best description of Dr. Pepper is it tastes like Dr. Pepper. It is its own flavor.
It tastes like Doctors. If you want to know what that's like, just lick Charlie's arm.
No. You hear that? No. Okay. Kill 20 enemies with abilities.
Facebook groups in general are the worst merch.
This is true.
There is literally nothing good on Facebook. You cannot change my mind.
I deleted mine years ago. Like, I have no interest in this.
The only reason I have an active one is because for a short while I was using Messenger with my mom. I was like, I have an old account that I never actually deleted. It was only inactive, so I used.
I guess
I think
technically mine's
it.
inactive, because if I'm like, oh, there's a picture I need, was it on there? I want to be able to go snag it, but it literally, I will open it, grab it, deactivate again.
Okay. I mean, there is
Yes,
one
no, X, go away. Sorry, go ahead.
local news group that has, like, it is the best source of actual instant news. You hear sirens going, you can probably hop on that, and within 5 minutes, it's been posted what the fuck the sirens are for, sort of thing. I'll occasionally check that, and I need account for it, but...
Yeah, I think it was part for me. I was just like, oh, I'm from a very small town, and that's how they all get into each other's business, and I don't care about their business. I'm just gonna go away. The people who I care about their business, we will text. Fortunately, I've gotten to the point where I haven't heard the phrase, did you see what you posted on Facebook? I haven't heard that in a long time. I feel like it just brings out the qualities of, like, middle schoolers. Like, that aspect that some people just never matured through. And I just don't want to.
Yep.
I don't want to see it. In Facebook Warframe groups because I like helping people, but I hate those mods with every bone in your body and some of yours too. Fair. We could just make like Merch's school for Warframe so people come to you versus you going to them.
I like whipping people.
I know you do.
No, I like being whipped.
I will never understand y'all's fascination with pain.
Only thing that makes me feel alive.
All right. I did it under your name. That's fair. That's a good point. It would be nice to have some enemies to shoot. Oh, hi, thank you, enemies. Hey. Oh, I'm reloading.
Serving up another health scrubber.
Like I was invisible. Oh. I also may finish my Coda Broda at some point. If we have an off couple of minutes, I may run in and recruit him. I don't feel like I have been doing a good job being near enemies this mission. Reload faster! I wish those enemies that spawn from the Hell Scrubbers, I wish they had like unique loot.
They're one of few sources of, I forget which mod, but there are
Like this-
technically other sources of it.
And at this point, like, there's no way I don't have it at this point.
Correct.
I've heard myself in the third person on Facebook groups because I don't want their bullshit attached to me. That's also a way to plug your channel, and nobody knows you're plugging your own channel. I'm gonna kill this guy. Yep.
That is not just health scrubbers coming out of the rock.
Reload faster.
It's definitely
Ow.
with this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Waiting, marking extraction. You can
If
pull
you're
the
out
trigger
here
whenever you need to.
in danger, like, where the hell are you? Are you a mission ahead of me? A calendar mission
Yes.
ahead of me? Damn. That means I'm gonna have to do... Where the fuck does this want me to go? Oh. If it had just taken me to that room, I would have known. I hope yours is the last one.
Fit check.
Who are you? Oh, Corey. Duh, you said whip. This, I think, is... Alright, I think this is the one Merch likes, and it is good.
Got the butt. The caged booty.
Yep, we do got a caged booty. Or fishnet. I guess it's probably a little too big for fishnet. Her butter the net. Yeah, it looks good.
The
Clean.
Minari is also pretty cool with the skin that comes with this.
Oh,
set.
Venari gets upgraded too. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate that skin? I thought there was I knew there was one you loved, Merch. I thought it was that one.
I just like the flower titties.
All right.
She literally has roses on her tits. Giant fucking roses.
Yeah, but you also pick frames for nipple tassels.
Where is Gerbils? I decided to make another coda. His name is Where is Gerbils?
That's a good one. What do you need next?
I do not think I finished that mission. Wow, this shit I literally already have.
Have you seen... Oh, Cat, we have a fashion in chat.
Miyabi's good.
Watermelon. Is it watermelon?
Watermelon.
What's wrong with nipple tassels? Cat picks frames for nipples. Please let me
Just like-
out of this.
I just like boobs, man boobs and woman boobs. They're all good boobs.
Everybody loves boobs and booty. Everybody does. May I be the
Access
cat
me.
skin? I'll take a look because
That
it looks
engine
like...
one, it's pretty good.
Wow, the lighting! I picked an awful place.
Kind of makes it cool though.
I couldn't see anything. It looked terrifying.
You could see the silhouette. That is objectively something.
The headgear is great.
Like, yeah, I do kind of like the
I feel
outfit.
like it would require good attachments. It's a little too simple, which I tend like. This is a little busy. That's the other extreme of a little too simple for me. But again, attachments can make or break easily. So, put some good attachments on. Probably fixes the problem. All right. Oh, you can put the prime parts. Oh, interesting. Well, that would help. That in theory, it would help.
With true mastery of the Tenno arsenal, will you succeed?
You know why they call them hell scrubbers? 'Cause if you don't
And I put us in the same mission, even though we won't get Coda Brothers, because calendar is the time. Calendar is the time sensitive part of this.
I'll show you something time sensitive. It's my last brain cell place it's dying.
Don't drink wine tonight.
Oh, heck. I think I still do have some wine.
It's not ready. So far, I'm finding lots of enemies.
This is the song that
Oh, God.
doesn't end.
It's a-
yes,
it's
it goes
back.
on and on, my friend. Some people started singing it, not knowing what and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and
I think Toblerone was feeling nostalgic today and needed to find his childhood in the stream. That's my theory.
just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you off?
It goes on and on, my friend.
I love that. How do I turn you off?
I get the joke.
Not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing.
Where's Gerbils?
There's Gerbils.
You guys.
Now you get to do things the hard way.
Where's Gerbils? There's Gerbils. I got trucked. Got clotheslined me.
Two. I ran out of energy somehow.
I can't remember. Did you tell me, is the mission you're on the last one?
I don't think it's the last one, no.
Hell scrubber ready for you.
Oh, I had fucking toxin on me for some reason.
Where's... it's like bugging out. I have no idea where Fox is because it's bugging out and it's not updating where to go. Oh. It wasn't updating. The position when you went through the door was the position it needed to be for where he was. And so I thought it was doing the thing where it didn't update when you went through the door. Another one of these fuckers. Did we get our friend up? And he seems rezzed. Is he down again? He's a long way away. I won't get there in time. Dude just got destroyed. Oh, everybody else has all the enemies.
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in it. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too. Marking extraction. Use it when you need it, but only if you need it.
See, Yanks. I am gonna go grab this loot. I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna grab it. Can't get Domino's. I can't. I now hate Domino's, which I didn't used to. Every time I have Domino's, I am sick the next day. And so I've built that association of I eat this pizza and I feel sick. Damn it on the footsteps. Oh, I wanna.
Domino's is like the only pizza place by my work that's also open at a decent time. So when my boss just randomly decides to buy us pizza, it's Domino's.
The I mean, one of our mutual friends also, when they have house parties,
Yes.
and then he's been drinking, Domino's shows up. And so it could be, oh, I don't drink very often, so you now have unhealthy alcohol, which is heavily acidic, coupled with pizza, which is very heavily acidic, equals I feel sick. And
Jack
4
in the
minutes.
Box might be the worst, but their loaded mini tacos are divine.
I didn't know they sold. Do they sell pizza? I thought they were like
Jack
burgers.
in the Box, no.
Okay. Oh, so you're just saying Jack in the Box as a whole. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
There was a Jack in the Box on the campus when I went to in grad school. I think I ate there twice. I was like, it was more like
That is the last one.
in a pinch. Okay, so just kill anything now.
Yep. Oh, getting orders correct.
Or
So
getting
my Jack in the Box by me is ran entirely by the most stoned out people you will ever find. They are slow, but they always get it right, and they always give you extra. Slowest motherfuckers in the world. That is not a fast food restaurant anymore. But they've never gotten my order wrong at that one, and it's always been like just extra and a half.
I made a funny discovery today. If you do one of the Coda emotes, one of them looks hella sus if you do it with Wukong's clone behind Wukong.
Nice.
Interesting. You can fire up the mission. I'm going to refill my water. Be right back.
Their rage is vehement, their focus impressive. Give them all warriors' death.
Remember that chili con carne I left in the fridge for 2 months? Let the hell scrubbers sit too long, and they'll spawn the same sort of thing, but, you know, with a crap ton of predatory hardware. Shoot off any buildup before it converts you to past tense.
Oh, merch at my Jack in the Box that can be stoned at 10 a.m.
Knock the pus sacks off.
I am not kidding when I say that the people that work there, all of them are stoned at all times.
Still talking about fast food workers.
He mentioned his Whataburger is like my Jack in the Box, apparently.
What a burger. I was down there for 5 years.
Scrubber going critical.
Did not eat there once. What is my phone doing?
Never had no real interest. The only place I could have it is Vegas. It's the only one I know of. But even then, I would never bother stopping.
I warned you. I totally warned you. And now, have a conversation.
My phone's going off and it's distracting as hell. Oh my god, stop knocking me over. I'm trying to look at chat. I'm gonna die again. Oh my god.
Yes, merch. I'm in a place where it's legal. That is a good point to make, I guess.
Oh, I didn't upgrade my... Oh, he's done. Regardless, so no harm, no foul.
It's actually surprisingly not super common to find workers stoned out of their mind. You will, but not that much, honestly. At least not so much that it's a very, very blatant that they are just gone. I went to a fucking Subway once, and the workers quite literally just got done smoking. They came out of the back room, and I could see the smoke. I don't think either of them realized what planet they were on anymore. I've never seen someone that fucking just gone before. It was funny.
It's funny because you get into like higher end restaurants and people will make more money, so like the drugs and alcohol just increase.
So they move on to crack.
Yeah. Yes.
If the buildup gets any worse, it's gonna
Not even a joke.
decisions.
And like they'll still drink on the job and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
The work environment does
guy-
improve, but the access to heavier stuff increases.
Yeah. The guy I worked with when I first started there, who worked for the same company in the 80s, mind you, a delivery company, technically. He said that the old boss back then, the old owner, would occasionally dip into the warehouse and just give them a six-pack to drink during work. And one of them, one question was like, "You realize I'm going out on the road?" And he's like, "Just don't have too many." The good old 80s.
I only have one drinking on the job story, and it's actually when I was a chem major. And when you worked the evening shift, what I did was I made sure all the labs were stocked with what they needed. And so you would do that, and then there'd be a 4-hour chem lab, and all you'd have to do is kind of hold down the fort unless something major came up. If like they were taught by doc students who they were more advanced than I, so if something needed to be done, they were probably more qualified to handle it. You know, I was as rookie could be. So you just had to be there to essentially grab everything, pull it back into the lab, and into the office, and then lock up. And so after we got everything set up, we all just I've died 3 times in this mission. We had whiskey and cokes that day.
Like this. Don't worry, I'll share.
So basically we sat there and did nothing. I did not have to drive. Everything was walking distance.
Yeah. The closest I've had to a personal one, like me personally drinking, was literally just me packing my, actually 2 close ones. Me packing my lunch in the dark and not realizing what I grabbed out of the fridge was beer. And so I pull it out while sitting in the driver's seat. Granted, parked. But while sitting in the driver's seat, I pull out a fucking... I think we had family over and they wanted fucking, like, Miller Lite or something disgusting like that. And I just pull out a Miller Lite and my coworker looks over and goes, "Dude, what the fuck?"
That's great.
And then I have had people tip me in alcohol before, both closed containers and open containers.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
obviously could not accept the open container of alcohol. And the dude, it was his own homemade stuff. Like he owned a local distillery, and the dude was so like sad that I couldn't take it. He's like, "I'm getting behind the wheel. It is an open container of alcohol." "Oh, well, you don't have to drink it." It's like, I can't in the fucking truck, dumbass.
I need to kill 20 more enemies. I'll be right there. Now I need to kill 10
I'm
more.
gonna step off of the extraction then. Yeah, so that's good. I've also been tipped
got it.
weed before.
I finished.
The dude that tipped me weed, like we were chatting, I could tell he was a smoker. I could smell it in his house. Didn't care what the fuck ever. I don't care. And he's like, "Oh, hey, come here for a second." I walked like closer to him, and he shook my hand, and he sleight of hand. He fucking slipped a joint into my hand. I was like, "What? You didn't have to hide that. Like, why are you weird about it? Too? Why are you tipping me in a fucking joint?"
There was some NCOs cooking meth on a coffee maker hot plates when I hit the fleet. Non-commissioned officers. They got busted shortly after. Yeah, I think so. Whiskey got that now. Coke, no. I was in undergrad, and I did not. It was not a planned drinking. Somebody brought it in, and they brought it all. So I'm like, well, ain't being picky. I need to kill Tech Rot with abilities. Is Cora
Yeah, you kill that tech
No.
Russie.
Excalibur? We literally did a monthly piss tester. I don't want to, because my job is I can be drug tested. Not that I am drug tested, and I'm like, I would rather not get fired for a very preventable reason. Are you peacing out, Fox, or did it kick you? Coke and whiskey, stimulant plus the... Oh yeah, I mean, rum and Coke's the same thing. They just taste so good. Though if you have, my preferred, like they make caffeine free. Those are probably my favorite variants, so that you only have one substance affecting your sleep. Telling you to go to sleep now. Yeah, yes, you go to sleep. Good, wise decision. I appreciate you. I hope you have good sleep. I need to kill Tech Rot. I bartended at a tiny bar and used to do a lot of corporate AV for... What does that mean? Corporate AV for liquor companies? I don't know what that means.
The only thing I can think of is audio visual, like
That's what
advertisement stuff.
Yeah, that's what popped into my head. I just didn't know if it was for advertising. My cousin is a truck driver and wanted me to piss in a cup because he smokes weed. I refused and haven't talked to him since. Yeah, don't get yourself in trouble. There's no need. Like, I think a truck driver could fail a test and still only drive when they're sober. But yeah,
Because
nothing good's gonna come from doing that. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's really fun because my company, even though my state weed is legal, because we cross over in two states that not legal. The fun thing that happens is you still need to be weed free for drug tests.
Mm-hmm.
And we've had some people who got very upset over that information.
In my career path, you have to complete an internship before you can get your degree. And they like, our program warns us like about a year out, hey, everybody has to pass these tests to go on internship. We aren't putting judgment on it if you're using any substances, but plan accordingly. And there have been people who've done 5 years of grad school, 6 years of grad school, and don't get their degree because they can't go on internship.
Gotta love it.
I mean, to a degree, I get it, because, like, you know, it is people's health care. But, like, I could smoke weed every evening if I wanted to and do my job efficiently the next morning.
Yep.
And if I can't, it's a bigger problem. Which I would probably have the bigger problem regardless. It would just be observed in another way.
Under's code injection is like activated charcoal to detect.
If I... What the fuck? Phone, stop. There's too much going on.
No.
There we go. It won't stop. I'm catching up with a buddy of mine, and he was sending me pictures, and I'm like, he got a new house. And
Nice.
I'm like, I want to see those pictures. I don't want to see them right this moment.
It's like you don't even care.
Oh, you were a lighting designer for a decade. Okay, then AV makes much more sense to me now. You say they smoke weed and do the job efficiently, and none of them did. Oh yeah, no, I would never do my. First of all, I've never smoked weed, and I actually have no desire. If I wouldn't be drug tested, I don't know personally how I feel about like edibles. I don't want to smoke. Period. End of discussion. But I've never been under the influence of marijuana in any way, shape, or form. But like I could do my job during the day. I don't want clients coming to talk to me, even having smoked that morning, because we know that it affects the way people answer questions, and our questions are. Most of the time we ask our questions with precision, meaning the wording is very deliberate, and the way people respond, we know how people respond when they are not. We don't know. We don't have lots of studies on like when people are under the influence of marijuana, this is how they respond. And so like we just don't want that influence when you come into the clinic. And I've had talks with folks where they're like, yeah, I smoke every day. And I'm like, just please, can you commit to not doing that the morning of our appointment? You can do it when you go home, just not the morning of our appointment. If you're warned in a year in advance and you don't keep up with that information, importantly, especially if you use drugs, yes, I agree, Gray. And it's definitely like if somebody couldn't do that, it's an indicator there's more going on. And so it sucks for them, but it's a reality. I can smoke and no change, but others have half a joint and don't know who they are. I have a friend who apparently it is not a pleasant experience for him. I wasn't there when he tried it.
Oh, no. Yeah, I heard about that.
I heard about it too. I was just not there for it. No booty pics, unfortunately, X. What's that?
I despise the person I am high. Like, genuinely despise that person. So I'll never smoke it or do weed in any way, shape, or form ever again.
Is that person like? Is there multiple brain cells firing?
We joke about no brain cells firing. When I'm high, there is no brain cells firing. I have zero attention span, zero capability of holding a memory. And like it is, I am just a dead fish when I'm high, and it carries over for several days after, where I can't function. I despise the few times I have. I eventually had to give it up. Not that I smoke a lot.
It's there's also interesting research that people who have are high risk for things like bipolar and schizophrenia, like there's a little bit of that it might amplify that risk even further. So if you're somebody who doesn't have a family history, it really doesn't apply. I'm not. Doesn't really apply to them, but where there's a family history of these concerns, it can increase your risk further.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
I dealt with so many people who say they can smoke weed and do the job efficiently, and none of them did. I ended up having to cover for their fuck ups. Yeah. That's the line of keep it to the evening or weekends if it's something that bleeds over. So hopefully this is the last one. It was Tech Rod I needed to kill, right? I already forgot.
Yes, with abilities.
I got 151 of the 300. Everybody drink your water.
Or else.
Main problem is that people do not research THC potency and the different strains and how they affect them. Different strains affect different people. Different strains affect different people, and depending on what people need, the whole varieties of cannabis and lower THC can provide relief and fun. I have zero judgment on any usage of it, so long as it doesn't affect other people. And if you are coming to me for clinic services, don't smoke it before you come talk to me. Otherwise, I know some people use it for like pain management. I know cancer
And there's
patients help
legit
you eat.
medicinal purposes for it.
And so,
Applications, I should say.
yeah, recreation, so long as it doesn't affect other people, if it helps with your health care, fantastic.
And I know there apparently are good smelling kinds of weed. I've never
I hate
in my
the
life,
smell of it.
come across one.
I hate the smell of it. To the point that I'm like, if you haven't come across it, I doubt they exist. Hi, Super. Only one piece away. Do you have any of the relic parts? I don't know if we'll be relic cracking later, but I unfortunately have 0 to help you with. I smell it, Toblerone. There's a difference between catching a whiff of it when it's actually being smoked, and there's also a difference when people like fucking bathe in the smoke. It's not so overwhelming that I want to remove myself from your presence. I do like that the community there is like, this is where people go to smoke. And so it's just confined. The chassis. Oh, the chassis. That's the comment, I believe. So you might have the hard parts done.
Now you get to do things the hard way.
Or if you want to guarantee it, it's probably going to be it's going to be the cheapest of the, if you buy it off the market.
Hell scrubbers are starting to emerge. I gotta hand it to the little guy. He knows how to talk to the appliances.
Join us, leopard.
Join us, Leppy! To me, weed smells nasty and is a migraine. Any smoke is a migraine trigger for me.
Oh god, yeah.
The smell.
Vaping too. Oh, vaping smells so good. Get that out of my face. I don't care.
I don't want vape smoke in my
I know it's
face.
not smoke.
But I know what you mean. But I do like the smell of some of them. So if it can like make the room smell away without it bothering my lungs, I don't mind it.
I had a coworker who would vape in the truck with me, and so many times I had to tell him, dude, I don't care if you vape next to me, can you just like roll down the fucking window and
Yes.
blow that shit out the window?
Not do the vape hotboxing.
Mm-hmm.
If it comes out of that type rot's mouth, not a mouth.
I'm using smoke for lack of a better word. Smoke of
Yes.
vape I don't mind the smell of. Cigarettes smell bad and so does weed.
I hate the fact that because my parents have smoked my whole life, or at least my mom has smoked my whole life, I am used to the smell of cigarette smoke, I guess, for the lack of a better word. Like she's always done her best to not smoke around me, but I still get that smell.
Yeah. She smokes outside, correct?
Yes, she doesn't even like to smoke inside in places where it's allowed.
Respect. Both for other people's health and also your house just won't be some gross, like, yellow.
Amount of fucking houses I've been in of indoor smokers, and their house is just
It's gross.
foul.
Yep. It's when you move picture frames.
Yep. Or for me, since I'm in the furniture business, moving old furniture. And I was like, oh hey,
yeah.
your brown floor was originally like some 80s teal color.
I don't see him on the map. Canadian cannabis laws do not deal with shitheads smoking the crap in public and grieving non-smokers. So there's nothing to protect the non-smokers? Oh, there's.
Turns out it's not just hell scrubbers coming out of the rot. There's some stuff in it. Like this. See? My ass is out here on the line too.
Our laws are bad for smokers and non-smokers. Somehow Canadian government is losing money on their dealership. I would think that'd be a gold mine.
You would think my state. I don't think they're losing money on it, but they're really not gaining that much money on it. I forget why. It's really weird and dumb.
Yeah, that feels like it should be a cash cow.
Uh-huh. I think I kind of wonder if part of it is because, at least in my city, I think it's just kind of the norm. Weed shops are cash only.
Oh,
so
that's
the
weird.
flow of cash gets a little funky, and it's literally because the card companies don't want their transactions to be drug based. Essentially, they don't want to allow dispensaries to use.
That's dumb. It just, if it's a legal business, like, who cares? It's not your job
because
to...
it's federally not legal, so they're applying federal law. Fuck off.
One more. What happened to that guy? Got it.
You hit this mission's minimum threshold, but you didn't come down.
Finish your calendar missions.
Yep.
Buggers.
Working shows and everyone's vaping all day long. You go home smelling like Fruit Loops and vanilla cookies till 11. You're going home and like your wife's not like smelling for perfume. It's how much vape you ran through. More robust laws versus alcohol in public versus weed. No drinking in public, but fire one up and you're okay. Interesting. You'd think, I mean, anything that impairs you in any way, you'd think would just be umbrellaed, like, no substance use in public kind of thing. Instead of drunken disorderly conduct, it's just...
Disorderly conduct.
Yeah, just disorderly conduct, yep. If you need a specifier, you put with substance use. Right, that, I'm gonna grab this, but then we should be done in here. Oh wow, I did this for Endo and an arcane adapter.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it! Alright. I am gonna leave Halvania and then look at my list. I am going to check the arbitration. If it sucks, want to do Cavia?
Sure.
Oh, defense. I'll run Nova. I need to queue a...
I'll need another invite for some reason.
Look, these are expensive. What was it?
I'll pay with feed pick.
Please don't.
Okay.
Wait, what? Hold on. I just leveled up. What did I just level up? The bolt. Do I need to buy the blueprint, maybe? No, I own the blueprint. There we go. Cool. Ooh, was my... Where is it? I was just looking at it. Oh, it's not done yet. Okay. Boobadoo, let's see. I said Nova to speed them up. Do I have the Corinth is done, so we'll grab a primary to, you'll do. And the melee. Why did I grab the dual Skana? It was for this. Okay, we're gonna leave that alone for now. Why did I grab the dual Zorin? That's why. I'm gonna forget those next time I come back in here. MR fodder is so fun to manage. So fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to listen but can't chat because doing Axie Relic funds on Lua. Have fun. Good luck. You're definitely going to get it. 100% chance. It's the common. They gotta give it to you.
I caved and I bought that Miyabi skin for Korra, so you'll get to see what it looks like with prime details.
There you go, merch. You're making sales for people. Okay, I was in rock and roll. We'd smoke cigarettes in the rafters, but then involved like walking across the room and sneaking around. Vaping indoors was illegal. And we're more productive than ever. Chain vaping all day. Oh my word, that sounds awful. Oh,
I only didn't buy the Miyabi one because it was Tennogen, but I caved.
if you have the money, you're helping a small time person out, like an individual, not a company. Let's get to the defense, and I'll take a look. Oh, it's one of these fuckers.
Yeah, it's always one of these fuckers in Arby's.
Stand right here. Sorry, you were just moving on me. Okay, so it's much more subtle, but it does add stuff to it.
And more importantly, the flowing, like the little
dress
shawl thing
is there.
All of that stuff. It's part of the prime parts.
Don't make me buy it. Damn it, merch. I completely forgot the little bastards we need to kill, and I'm like, why am I'm shooting the hell out of this guy and he's not dying.
Yeah.
I put us in an arbitration and I forgot the core mechanic of it.
That's fine. Ikora wants to read you a story.
Why, you want to read a story?
We're gonna book. Let me tell you a story.
And a whip. This is a trap.
Thank you.
You made my crew choices based on how tweak you get them to be. Yeah, that's an industry that I am fine consuming the product, and I don't want to be involved with the underlying machine. Oh, you're looking for the systems. Oh. Well, good luck. I wish I could say more. At least I'm not there to ruin your luck. What the hell is... Do we have a Necros? We have
No.
3 Novas.
My God.
Those are pro strats right there.
And then one Koa.
It's not streamer luck, it's Charlie's luck makes it set luck 70% worse. How kind of you to say it's only 70%.
Go on the Power Rangers, Charlie.
Extraction is ready.
You even have different colors.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
Wait, we have Power Rangers?
Yeah. All Nova, all red, blue, and green.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
I mean,
Alright.
that person's energy is just green, more green. I think he's also blue, but point still stands. Do the Power Rangers.
Are we Mighty Morphin? Or just...
No.
No. We lose.
Can't afford that in this economy.
This is true. Came in for Shrek. Gotta get non-specific orcs. I've been doing Uko for compressor relics. I've only gotten one from me.
I
There was some-
literally despise the thought of grinding missions for relics.
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't do it. Alright, I'm playing Necros after this. I miss my interns. Charlie does not have such thing as streamer luck. Correct. Actually, we observed me stealing Beast's streamer luck yesterday, so I actually hurt other streamers' luck. I'm the debuff. Yep. Although I guess in this mission, Necros doesn't affect the drop rate of Vitus Essence, correct?
Correct.
It's just...
The only thing that actually does is the one Beast mod.
Yeah, which I do have on.
And resource boosters themselves, of course, but...
Yeah, which I also have on. I will never let those go. I think I do. Oh, there's Mala. Okay. I say, I'm pretty sure I run all on her.
How many Vetus do you have?
4 right now.
Yeah, that's all we've gotten.
If I needed a quick loadout, give me a crew of tweakers. I'll disconnect the shit that could kill them before they start. Oh, what an interesting on-the-job concern to have. It really makes it mundane when I'm just concerned. Did so-and-so do what they said they were gonna do?
Now, we're continue fighting. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Yo. Get the hell out of here. The hell are you looking at? Yeah, get out of here. Speaking of which, after this, so it's 11:30. I'll have at least like an hour or so. Do you have at least an hour left?
Probably.
What do you think about Cavia and then Railjack?
You want a jacket?
Every day.
But yes, we could do that.
So, when you have done all of your MR fodder, where are you getting more mastery experience from?
Other new stuff.
Because I know I have a lot left, because obviously I can get to LR5, so I know I have a lot left. And I know I have MR fodder from, like, I know there are guns on Deimos that you buy with standing. Like, I never bought any of those weapons. So, like, I have access to those as well. But I went back through the dojo, and... Rogue! Thanks so much for the raid, buddy. How was stream? What were you up to? I see you were playing Warframe. What were you up to? Oh, Archguns. That's what I need to do.
And don't forget there are probably some market blueprints that you never got around to.
I went through the market and the
Okay.
and the dojo. Things I could buy with credits. I've done. Oh, you. Oh.
That
How was the how was stream, Rogue? Nasus changed his name. Oh, I hate the footsteps. Oh god, you don't have points, you have to just type it.
Hey, Dad!
Other people have points for you. We
all
are.
the kick guns and saws.
Oh yeah, I need to do those. I still don't really know what the Zaws are. Ureli Prime.
Kick guns, but melee.
Ah, okay.
There's a lot of them.
Ureli Prime. Yeah, my streamer luck doesn't exist, Rogue. The consensus is that I actually steal luck from other people. But I don't acquire it, we just all lose it. Yeah, I was fine on the compressor. That one was good. D turned off your streamer luck? Oh, I just never had it. That's the issue for me. I wish I had it. Standard and Steel Path mission nodes. Oh, yeah, Steel Path. At some point, that's something we could kind of start working on passively, doing some of those missions. We got you res yet? Damn it. Oh, no. Oh, there's one. I have 4. There we go. I need Cavia bounties when you start those. In which case, yeah, when we finish this mission up, Tool, we'll send you an invite. We're on wave 9. Maybe a couple more, like maybe to 12 or 15.
Yeah.
The Nova, I am proud of this Nova skin, because it's just the default, so it's accessories that make her pop. I don't like her other options enough to spend plat or money on it. So appreciate it, Rogue. And the pink text helps because people tell me, come over here, and I can't see the regular colored text. There's something about the flower ones on sale right now. There's just something about it I'm not a huge fan of. I'm sure there's a way to make it look better, but than what I can see, it's just not a huge fan of. Got a dip, heading to a show. Alp, thanks, buddy. Appreciate the raid. I hope you have a good, fun time at your at the show. Take care. Wait, are you going? Is that where you're going? Oh, you're okay. Your sweetest name's Doja Cat. I missed that part of it. Who is that? TikTok rapper? Is that accurate?
I don't even think I'd call her TikTok. She's been around for quite a while now.
I don't keep up with
She
these
is
things.
just a rapper, though.
Just a rapper. Okay. It's not a theory. It's a factor. Twitch did not give Charlie his streamer luck, and it makes your luck far worse. Honestly, you might be SOL right now, Super, being in chat with me, like in proximity. I will say I've heard a few things that I don't know if they're songs or if they were freestyles. I don't know what I heard, but I'm like, not my style. But some of the things she said was actually like clever. And oftentimes when I find super mainstream things tend to be a little boring.
There's one specific song. It's the one I found out about her from that I do enjoy. I think it's called Say So. Again.
If you're not in luck with me, if you're not in game with me, it has a reduced effect. So you still get some drops if you're not with me. All right, so we've had really like intelligent conversations today. Is it that everybody tuckered themselves out yesterday? Or is this the lack of Zion effect?
Yes.
A little bit tired, a little bit no Zion to dump fuel on the fire.
Trauma dump.
For me, being in chat does nothing more like can't hit rock bottom if you're already there. Don't test it, Gray. Don't test it. My favorite song of hers is Streets Trauma, Go to Town, and Probably So High. I see, I don't know her well enough to know any of those, unfortunately. Yeah, Zion, I think, got stuck working major overtime. Somebody called off. She stayed till close. Ooh, I got 4 Vitus Essence from that one. Thank you, kitty. I got 4 again. Thank you, kitty. And Nala. Kitty provided the opportunity. Nala's out here doing the work. I got 1. I don't know if I stole that one from you. I have 2.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now
1 more.
or continue
I used your luck on your Torrid Riven.
Will appear soon.
It showed me a while back and I haven't recovered since. Yup.
We got 3 total amongst us.
I have. Oh no, you were standing next to it. Okay. I was like, oh, I picked up another one somewhere. But you're looking over and counting them on the side of the screen.
Yes.
4, 5. She is related. Wait, do you have both resource booster and beast mode? Yes, or mod and beast mode. I'm okay with beast mode. Yes, I have both. Kitty gifted me resource booster, and Nala runs it exclusively. Yeah, Nala and I also run it on Nala because it can go on any of the beasts. So yeah, right now Nala has it. Did you use the relay buff too? No. Nope, we just hopped into, I haven't been to a relay today. I didn't know they stacked. See, I have the drop chance from the actual resource booster, but that's it. Is there any benefit to having multiple Novas other than when one dies we have spare parts?
No. I'm pretty sure the abilities don't stack.
I didn't think they did. Oh, that was frightening. I hit major lag spike there, but we're back.
Deserved.
Would you be down to studying the Zion effect because I'm a specialist? Like, I think we're observing it right now. We've had a very, very, very tame, intelligent... We were talking about the role of, like, how substance use affects the workplace and people are sharing experiences. I think we're observing it right now. Drop a lot less. Oh, get the drop chance booster as well for Vitus Essence.
Booster.
Yeah, normally just for the balance of plat, I let that one. Oh, no, you can't even buy that one, can you? Or can you?
Yeah.
You can. I couldn't remember if you had to get it
The only
from
one you
others.
can't buy is the mod drop chance booster.
That's it. That's the one I was thinking of. Okay. Yeah, I typically let the. I typically let the, for the sake of, like, I use my plat for other things right now. Another 4. Whew. We're rolling well. Get away.
I think that's literally the first 4 I've gotten this mission.
You can buy my from Barrow. Yeah, I don't know if I need. I don't know if I need more Prime mods or not. I've got to be getting close to having them all, but I've had to use all of my ducats for mods. Oh no, she's here.
Reinforcements available. Do you
Yeah, we'll call it this.
Discipline.
continue fighting?
Uh-oh. That's why I get your mod drop chance boosters 1 year's worth at a time from Barrow. Yeah, long term, I love that idea. Hi, Zion. No, we're listening to this again.
This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. Some people started started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend.
That's enough, guys.
Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that doesn't end.
How do I turn you off?
It goes on and on, my friend.
Okay, okay. I get the joke.
Singing it, not knowing what it was. And they'll continue singing it forever.
I can't believe you guys.
Tool said give him a couple of minutes to finish. I am going to go recruit my Codabrota then while we wait for him. I'll be back momentarily.
Beepity poof.
And then, nope. We need to put this on invite only. We're gonna get the best Codabrota ever. On a relay boost, when I form up the party X, I'll or when I finish this, I'd already clicked it. I will take yep on that. Saving your code for tomorrow in case it's a convert or kill weekly. Fair. Nope, up here. Fair. I will probably get another Codabrota anyway because we run 1999 all the time.
Are you ready to party tonight?
But that is probably would have been a wise decision. But like this guy is so cool, we gotta get him on the team. My crewmates will put. Oh, nice job putting that fire out there, Ud. I'm gonna trust you to wrap this up back here. Oh, I need to kill the hives. I've not done one of these in a couple weeks. Alright, anybody gonna be kind and hop on the big gun for me? Probably not.
No.
Am I drunk? I'm not drunk.
You don't have to use the big gun, by the way, for those.
I know, it's just if they have two people, they would speed up.
Magma gives us one more passive-aggressive smile.
I'm not drunk, you're drunk. It's just no law against drunk flying, right?
All right, who's ready for the next song?
You got one relic or you got it opened, super? Yes, I call the plat. And Cully is Cully.
Plap. Oh no.
Okay, I'm committed at this point. If the grave is dug, is it underneath? If the grave is dug, I might as well jump in the grave. Where the hell is this thing?
Over there.
Did I just not see it up here? Oh, it's in the other room. Duh. I didn't know they could spawn in here. Genuinely did not know that.
Please, keep showing us your support.
Open up. Knock.
Open up your cock.
Go to bed.
Okay, bye.
You're like, I will go to sleep. Oh, you got the relic? Well, somebody here, and 4 minutes. Somebody here give Super their luck. I wouldn't do that to some. I wouldn't do that to somebody. Nala's just kicking their ass. Oh, Nala got beat up. You did a good job, Nala. It's fine. Right. Warframe comes Poyer. Have you been drinking tonight, sir? No, you've been drinking. In fairness, do you want to pull over a Warframe?
Yes.
Right. Halfway done. Whoa. Is Saito 9 the theme, like a cop? Or could he at least pass off as a cop? Like his design makes me think
I mean,
police
he's
officer.
more military than cop, but
I'm gonna go with military police and say that Saito 9's the one that pulls over the drunk driving Warframes. Is it, Cuddly Bunny is now on the team. The cosmic cops are wary of teens driving around vehicles, not to mention what? Mention walking war machines. They're more concerned about the alcohol than the war machines for some reason. I don't like walking around. You know the Codebread is when you're affected and you get the little cyst on your neck? That's the my least favorite part of having a Codebroda. And hey, Tech! Welcome in, friend. I hope your Saturday, I think it's Saturday where you are, I hope it's going well. All right. Tech, Tool. Are you still in your mission? That's because I can't say the word, Merch. I gotta shorten it. Okay.
Ropolist.
Plap. We are doing Cavia standing. Anybody want in? We have a spot. And then... it depends on the mission. I'll grab some MR fodder. You just finished the weekly 99 calendar? So did we. Like, just finish it a few minutes ago. The Aphurus. Does that have an Incarnon?
No, the Furus.
The
does.
Furus has one. Okay. In which case, this can be MR fodder then. Oh. That was the ad hitting. All my Ripkas are done. This needs leveled up. And you. Okay. Off we go. Oh, have you already read that? Oh, relay. Right. We'll go get a boost. Does Dread Elite Relay work for you? Doesn't, or does it not matter?
It don't matter.
Oh, X just rolled in. Good night, kitty. Appreciate you. I hope you sleep well. Do you need a minute, Cat, or can I push us to the relay?
You can push me around, baby.
Honestly, if you were in your foundry, your arsenal, you'd be able to get back. Who are you playing for the next mission?
Yeah, really.
No, really, or yeah, really?
Yeah, really.
Which boost would we like? I don't.
Balls.
There's credit, which we don't need. I'm always good for affinity. I already have an affinity booster, though it does add time. Or is it? No, it's separate. Honestly, probably affinity. Affinity, does that work for you?
Yes.
Affinity. Thank you. Are you running Cavia? X? Or are you here just dropping off a friendly neighborhood boost? Yep, friendly neighborhood booster. Thanks, X.
Tenno, our work goes on.
Alright, what missions do we got?
The enemy shall not find us wanting.
Mirror defense? Mirror defense or alchemy? I'm fine with doing the mirror defense for more standing.
Oh, you are
Sure.
lovely to see you.
So if we're doing mirror defense, who's Tool playing? Nova? Cool. I will be... Oh, Necros, because I've been having fun. And I said I wanted to play more Necros. Okay. Guess I could have fired up the actual bounty. Alright, we are on Steel Path.
So be it.
Fake news.
No. I did. It was observed. Alright, I did put Despoil on.
Time to do our duty, Tenno. Albrecht's laboratory is under siege, with the Murmur attacking on two separate fronts. I
Yeah, like there's certain times when I was fine without it on. And then there were other times when I couldn't keep the ability up, and I think it's just you get the population of enemies too high and you can't regen the energy fast enough.
Well, for his desecrate, it caps out at 3 a second.
It caps out at 3 a second. There were still just times I couldn't keep my energy up. And it also might have been like, oh, I wanted to armor strip and summon my interns at the same time as there was high enemy density. Because like I was doing, like, I'd be all right with a purple shard, but there was just certain times it wasn't enough. The thing I didn't like though is like I don't want to cast Terrify and then have to chase the enemies down.
I've also never. It never seems like they run away fast for me, and I don't use Creeping Terrify.
The thing is, a lot of enemies you don't even need to bother with it. Some like the enemies I do, they're also probably pretty big and won't run fast to begin with. Like an Acolyte, I'm not worried about them running from me. Honestly, please run the other way. And now I just basically have infinite energy. Honestly, I may change around my shards a little bit if I'm going to keep this. So I treated myself tonight to chicken Alfredo. The issue is I didn't go crazy on quantity, but to not go crazy on quantity, like I'm hungry again already.
Yeah, gotta love it. I had a chicken Sammy for dinner.
Hey, that's a good source of protein.
Or is it?
It is. Interns, get to work.
The Vitrium is under attack. Defend it, Tenno. If it is punctured, the consequences will be catastrophic.
Catastrophic. Where am I getting this melee speed from?
Yep.
Getting it from
Actually,
somewhere.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm not either. Damn it. Botched that button press twice. And now I have no melee counter. Hey, where'd he go? He ran down here. Deleted. Yeah, I think you're useless. Oh, I got one of the snakes.
Nick.
You themed you went with Police Site 09? Take a look here in a minute in between missions because we're about to finish this one.
Target down.
The automated defenses can.
So Necros, I build him and he's fun and very tanky with his 4. Yep, and built-in prime sure-footed for those of us who don't have it.
And so we learn the importance of clarity and purpose.
Yeah, Necros, nothing fancy about him, but I'm having fun with him.
Good.
Good.
We have our work cut out. We hold the line. We've had a few. The daughter of Hun House and my Albrecht did his best to prepare the stockrooms for your arrival. There we are then. Splendid. Company is always
Oh, it's late.
Yeah. I definitely want to finish this and then we will reevaluate whether we do Railjack or no.
I'm thinking no, honestly.
You cannot share clips in chat. It won't let you send URLs. You can either put it in Discord or if you whisper it to
me.
okay, or whisper Cat, who's going to be much more effective at this, and she'll post it.
And if you put it in Discord, I can put it into Twitch chat if you would like. We spread the joy. Or suffering, if that's what the clip is.
Next effect I did purple, red, purple, red, black, with black as the base and red as the highlights, and then purple is everything else. I had to do blue because solo leveling. So, Kat, are you a Ureli main now?
Probably.
I was curious if you were a Ureli main or if it's just like new. Well, the thing is, she hasn't been new for you. Like, you haven't had her for a really long time, but you were playing regular Ureli for a bit.
Yes.
Before the new one came out. Yeah, I'm just gonna read it out loud and hope for the best. Quick question for Mario Bros. Is the princess being held hostage? If so, Stockholm syndrome. Is she willing and trying to get Mario and Luigi whacked? Bad suitors or stalkers? The series leaves so many questions. Fair. That's a valid perspective in my opinion. I'm gonna go with... The thing is, you face her in like Mario Kart and Smash Bros. She can fight. She's not in there putting up a resistance, and she can fight. So there's something going on there.
I will say, I don't know if it's a positive or negative about Ureli, but there is a very easily replicatable bug with her and the Hiraskubrow or Shade, that invisibility, where your model just disappears. The joke I did on you one night where it's like, oh, check out my drip, and you walk up and you just can't see me at all.
No, it's just the K drive.
It's something about, I think, getting off the K drive while your companion has made you invisible just makes you disappear.
Maybe it's just perma invis.
No, the enemies can still see. It just completely, and like it ignores. I'm pretty sure it ignore. Actually, I don't even know if you can do the semi-cloak thing on her now that I think about it. But it's kind of nice because you don't have anything blocking your view. But,
Final question. It's not a clip of me. It's that clip.
is it Girlie's cake, Gray?
Any place is fine. Merch, Warframe's fine. Shorts is fine. Like there was nothing about the shorts section that had to just be me. The only thing that is just me is the announcements, the mods post, and then the going live thread is just me. Otherwise, I'm pretty lax about that. So Warframe general or shorts clips, either one's fine. Appreciate you asking. Or something related to Aurelia. I don't know if I should mention it's too curse. I think
If
it's
it's about her cake, then you should always talk about her cake.
Yeah.
Or her boob job.
I mean, or she ate a lot of cake and it just goes to her chest. Everybody stores fat in different places. And it might be that it just doesn't go to her waist.
I think I store mine in my brain. That's why I have so much trouble thinking.
It makes it smoother.
Well, I mean,
You're fat.
when you think about a balloon, like when you haven't blown up a balloon, it's all like crinkly and wrinkly and all that fun shit. The second you blow up the balloon, it gets all nice and smooth and soft and.
I like the idea that your prime fat storage location is in the wrinkles of the brain. I was thinking of the Urelli mating prime meme. I'm glad I don't know that meme. Apparently Cat does.
No, I was laughing at merch. I actually don't know it either.
Oh. That's merch. That is the video I am aware of, right? The one we talked about.
Yes.
Where
that is where you got calling it plap plap or ropo plap plap.
I think she says plop plop, right? And then you kept saying in Discord plap plap.
That's probably true.
And I'm like close enough, and so I stole it and made it my own, which in reality I took it from Cat, and I didn't know what I was saying. And somebody didn't correct me. And just for months, let me just go around saying plap plap, apparently.
And then he found out the truth.
One must make the best of things.
No, it's not that he misread it. It's that I gaslit him into saying plap plap.
Yes. Like Cat wrote PLAP. That, and these were unrelated. It wasn't that Merch shared this video and then Cat said that. No, Cat was saying it independently, this video, and I'm like, oh, I'll just, I put the two together. We have at least one more of these, don't we?
I think so.
Yeah, two.
I think like 3 of the highest one is usually a safe.
Normally, but I'm pretty sure I'm really low on Voca, so I might run a 4th. We'll see. I'll take a peek afterwards. Got it made back to the thing if you had it on here. Yeah, there's a reason. I don't understand how you play this game and mod at the same time. I'm so slow at it. Like, I get it on times if I have multiple conversations with multiple people going, okay, I'll miss things. But there's other nights when, like, the pace is very I can keep up without difficulty, and I still can't keep up with your mod speed.
I just have problems, lol.
That's a very classic merch thing to be concerned about. But on the plus side, merch, if you're concerned about that stuff, you are unlikely to find yourself in a circumstance where you take somebody else's stuff thinking it's okay, and then you have drama to deal with and whatnot. So you will prevent that on the plus side. What are you doing up there? Hold on. Let me look at your... Yeah, see, that back piece, oh, I love it on her. I just don't want to spend the money.
I respect that. That's a lot of money.
Because that back piece is exactly what I wanted for her. And I'm like, oh, they do have the accessories one's
version
$50. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Is pretty decent too.
Is the non-primed one just something I can buy with plat?
Yes, in the shop. Easiest is go to the Syandana's tab and just search Ureli. Or like go to the Syandana's tab in your arsenal appearance. And if you search Ureli, it'll show you any with Ureli's name in them.
Okay. I have to take a peek. I went with something a little subtle because she has a lot going on.
It's pretty similar to this one, except it's one tail instead of two.
Okay. Oh, that's what I misread, Gray. Oh. So it's funny. So okay, you're gonna listen to a psychologist talk for a minute. We operate on heuristics, general quick rules of thumb. You can't process everything deeply. You can't process when you're driving every single tree and bush and blade of grass. Like, your brain has to fill in the gaps. And so that's what I did in that sentence. Ureli prime. I have this, it trips me up. So I have a fork that I basically use for like stirring things because it's bent. The tong's bent and it just using it's annoying. My brain, if I'm like sifting through my forks looking for the bad one, my brain will straighten it out, and I'll have to leaf through multiple times, which has nothing to do with Warframe. But the way my brain...
This has to do with you being a psychopath.
A little bit. The way my brain processed that sentence, like Ureli, oh, what comes after Ureli this week? Prime. That's the word that comes after there. I'm like, my brain does that a lot. She's the best and didn't want to make her feel soft. I mean, I can respect somebody not wanting to say whatever the hell that mission is.
Propulsed?
Yes. I like that you have given up coaching me to say this. I appreciate that. Because you tried you put effort into coaching me to say that, and it just devolved to plat.
RuPaul's brother, Ropal, has a list. Rapal list.
Yes.
A very, very dumb little word game I came up looking for it.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying just like with Kali, I gave up.
I just played enough Deviri and heard the fucking little child bastard chanting his name that I learned it.
Yeah. It's cooler though, right?
Yes. Literally just cooler. Like, I'm cooler than you, which is a lie.
So there, I can say it, but Kali is just part of the channel at this point.
Oh, yeah.
All right, interns. Kick some ass. Actually, you know what? You guys are looking pretty weak.
All right, interns, lick some ass.
No, we're just getting new ones. They were looking pretty weak. We got some new ones.
Phosphine glyphs, and the lab can do some of the work of defending itself.
Ooh, Kool-Aid would have been another good name for Cully. Definitely would have been another good name. With an emote I made. Is that the one that you use, Merch, when I said that Urelli's the best frame of all time? I need to come up with a phrase to jab at Merch. But is that the one when that you used when we had the Urelli conversation? Where is it? There it is. Again, you're useless.
We can take it from here, so
Oh.
but if you still have some fight in you,
Ha. Hey, Populus and Orc. Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
Here will serve you well.
Oh, there's a Cully. I don't know who was running them, but there was one. Alright, let me see if I has enough.
Nick, that the daughter of Hunhow seems content to remain on
Nice.
scout mode.
I have enough to get by, but we are running real low. All right, I'm gonna trade this in. Hey Jake, welcome in. You're hopping in at the tail end. No, I'm starting to get a little heavy-eyed, so I think I'm gonna be calling it there. Stug. Okay, we are gonna trade that. Yeah, I'm gonna be calling it there, Tool, because I'm getting a little heavy-eyed, and I'm gonna be wrapping up stream. So.
Sleepy pied.
Appreciate the run there, Tool. I'm gonna get back to my fun list. Appreciate you, Super. Have a good night. I'll talk to you before long. Now you gotta make a Cully emote. Damn straight you gotta make a Cully emote. Gotta make all the emotes. Okay, let me see if there's... oh yeah, I rated myself. Lols. Anybody have any raid recommendations? I'm open. Otherwise, I am going to pick somebody random again. But I am a baby Tenno or a baby fish or a baby Cully. Let me, and then I'm gonna talk here for a quick second. Oh god, you see what you do, Cat? You talk and then X starts. Alright, so I think Merch is finding a recommendation for a raid. Well, he does that. Agenda for the next couple of days. I think I am heavily... I'm leaning towards doing a stream for Clair Obscura tomorrow, I think. Then Warframe like usual, Monday, Wednesday. And then we'll pick a Baldur's Gate day next Friday or Saturday, I think. No open chat Tuesday unless my plans change. Hanging out with a friend it won't. I don't know when I'll get home, so I'm just gonna not commit. If for whatever reason I get home because he has to be up stupid early or something, then maybe. But I wouldn't count on it. Oh, she's not on. She's perfect. Is she? And of course. I mean, I think I'm good at talking to people. She's. I think I'm good at talking to people. I'm a little awkward. That's all right. Straight up, I don't know straight up. I recognize straight up's name. So let's go raid straight up. You'd think after all this time, I'd be better at doing this. And I'm not. Okay. I have it queued. We'll go hang out with straight up. So yes, tomorrow most likely, Claire Obscure will continue there. Still in Act 1, so pretty early on. Kat, I will confirm with you tomorrow at some point.
Hey.
That'll be 8 p.m. Eastern, like usual. And that'll be more prompt because it's an actual stream day. And then Monday, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern as well. Otherwise, I appreciate you all. Thank you all for hanging out. Zion, it was a much tamer stream. So you're the problem, my friend. No, I'm glad you're home, Zion. Thank you all so much. I do appreciate you. Jokes aside, I do appreciate y'all. I hope you have a lovely evening, and I'll talk to you again before too long. Then you have a fish raid.
Cuties.
Good night.